Today's Toy Spot, we're having a look at the Playmates Toys Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie figures. We're having a look today at the Foot Soldier. Slightly really a departure from the initial Foot Soldier we've seen in other incarnations of the Turtles cartoons, the movies. In the movies they were depicted as ninjas. If you look back at the original 80s cartoon, the Foot Soldiers were depicted as robots. But now, like the new property, the 2014 Turtle property, this movie they're depicting them as like terrorists, like hired guns for possibly either the, I'm assuming probably the company that Oroku Saki works with, you know, the business gentleman in the movie that we see in the trailer. They are probably hired guns to the organization. And I don't know, it'd be interesting to kind of see like Oroku Saki, assuming that, again, we haven't seen the movie yet. It'd be interesting to see Oroku Saki kind of play a backseat to the company, but then ends up taking over the company, becoming the Shredder once again, and then maybe we'll get ninja interpretations of the Foot Soldier rather than what we're seeing, you know, in this situation. The Foot Soldier does come with multiple weapons, knives, looks like some sort of stun gun, and he also comes with a clear mask, which I'm not, again, certain what that's about, but again, the movie hasn't come out yet. On the back of the package, be on the lookout for the other Turtles toys. The basic figures consist of Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo, Splinter, April O'Neil, the Shredder, and Foot Soldier. The read-up: they were born in shadow, they live in shadow, and fight in shadow. New York City, crime rates are on the rise, and innocent civilians tremble in fear. But there's a force fighting back. Vigilantes among us are ready to protect the city. Are they the heroes we expect them to be? And are they powerful enough to take down the masked warrior everyone fears, the Shredder? Aside from going to www.ninjaturtles.com so you can follow along the upcoming movie, you can also head over to www.playmatestoys.com. You can check out the full variety of Turtles toys that they have released, not only the ones that we're having a look at in these reviews, but certainly a whole slew of other Turtles figures as well. It's a good time, let me tell you, to be a Turtle fan. Spot is going to take a break, get this opened up, and when we come back, we're going to get a better look at the Foot Soldier. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Of all the Turtles basic figures, the Foot Soldier is definitely blessed with the most accessories. He has two guns, one being a large kind of rifle-style machine gun. Also looks like he's got a silencer on the end there. He also has a little hand pistol. And then on top of that, he has what I assume to be some sort of taser gun. A little taser gun there. Which I think they actually use, I think even in the trailer we see this. And last but certainly not least, at least of his weapons, he does also come with like a little knife. The knife you can take and put in the back of his little holder there. You can also take his handgun and put it into the side holster. I guess really for that matter, you probably could. Let me just take the handgun out. You could probably put the... no, it's a little bit too big. I was going to say you could probably put the taser gun in there as well, but we'll just put the handgun in there. One hand of the Foot Soldier is clearly in a trigger finger. So you can take the taser, for example. You can put that in his hand, or for that matter, you can also use the much larger rifle if you so wish as well. And the Foot Soldier seems to hold him pretty good. The rifle probably is a little smaller in the handle, so the rifle would be a little looser. But again, you could probably have, him holding the magazine clip, and you can allot for that looseness by having the Foot Soldier holding the weapon with both hands. Just put that to the side. The one other accessory that the foot soldier comes with is a clear mask, and I'm not quite certain the reasoning for it. Maybe in the movie it's to hide their identities, but really, truth be told, they're wearing masks, so I'm not certain why they would need to wear this unless this represents something in the movie. It is a slightly pliable, clear plastic, and it fits over their head quite easily. I guess it's probably to give them a little more personality, at least in the movie, as opposed to them just being masked men, you know, with like ski masks. I guess with the clear mask, it kind of gives them a little more oomph going on there. But up to the point that I see the movie, I'll probably just have the foot soldier displayed with his clear mask. But we'll see, you know, what role they play in the movie. I guess to some extent, probably a lot of people aren't too keen on the fact that the foot soldiers are more or less just, I don't want to say terrorists, but again, just more hired men as opposed to, you know, skilled assassins or skilled ninjas like they have appeared in the other movies. But, I mean, we don't know, again, what's going on with the movie and what role these guys will play. If they are hired men to the corporation that eventually builds the Shredder suit, and again, Spot's just speculating here, then it makes sense that they're a much more military foot soldier, really, to that regard, a foot soldier rather than a ninja foot soldier. The figure as a whole is pretty good. I mean, it doesn't have as much appeal to it, I think, as, say, for example, the Shredder. The Shredder's got a little more fantastical stuff going on to him, whereas the foot soldier is just a masked guy. And that takes nothing away from Playmates, because Playmates just reproduced the design of how they look in the movie. He is still pretty articulated, too. His head does rotate left and right. Doesn't look like it's on a ball joint, though, so it just really rotates all the way around. Shoulders are on a ball and socket hinge, so they move out, forward and back. Nice bend in the elbow. Swivel in the wrists. Swivel in the waist. A little bit stiff there for a second, but swivel in the waist. And then the legs go forward and back and out. But again, like the Shredder, you have to rotate the leg to get the leg to move out. Rotate it again to move it forward. He has a single bend at the knee, as well a hinge in the foot. I guess really the downside, though, is because the hinge is the way it is, he kind of stands with his legs really close together. But what you could always do is move the legs out like so, and then take the leg and just kind of do a little bit of adjusting, so it doesn't quite be, you know, so close together. For your comparison in sizes, let's reach off camera here, and we'll bring in the Shredder. And you can see that the Shredder is still quite a bit taller than the foot soldier, which I would have been a little more upset if the foot soldier was the same height as Shredder. Shredder really should tower over all of them. It's a good contrast between the two. I'm not as super crazy for the foot soldier as I am with the Shredder. The Shredder is just really impressive. The foot soldier is a very generic soldier character. I'm sure, though, once you've seen the movie, you'd be more inclined to say to yourself, okay, well, you know, I now accept these as foot soldier characters. But there really isn't a lot of wow to the figure. And again, that takes nothing away from Playmates necessarily, because they were producing figures based on the designs in the movie. It just so happens that in the designs in the movie, the foot soldiers are, again, just more military men versus ninjas. Foot soldier, though, I'm going to give him a 6.5. Today's Toy Spot, we're having a look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie basic figures. Today we're having a look at the foot soldier. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more Toy Spots and more Turtles figure reviews heading your way. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.